Good evening, viewers, and welcome to the show, Amazing People. Before we start the show, let's watch Spearhead Media journey in the last 7 years.
The Spearhead Media Group, a media house with a difference and making a difference. We aim to do what Ted Williams says, a well-aimed spear is worth 3. The company headquartered in Mangaluru on Karnataka's west coast with a mission to engage, enlighten, empower, enable and serve as a beacon of hope and unity for Kannadigas worldwide is doing that successfully for the last 7 years. It is a crowd-funded media company fulfilling a noble mission. From our shareholders to our employees, our mission is to provide the power of the media to those who need it most, the people, and hence the tagline, People's Corporate. Today, all media products of the Spearhead Group have hit their benchmark milestones and are going from strength to strength with your blessings and support. The media brands newskarnataka.com, an English news portal, newskannada.com, a Kannada news portal, are the most loved, trusted, exciting and preferred news websites to come out of Karnataka in a long time. Why? Because they were born out of passion for the truth and constantly live up to their tagline, Truth Endures. Additionally, there is NK a digital TV channel, NK Plus, a weekly e-magazine dedicated to the youth of Karnataka, Karnataka Today, an English monthly publication, and NK Live, the live streaming platform, all of which have already become the preferred destination for consumers, disseminators of information, and brand builders across the world. Village TV commenced in October 2019, slowly heading in creating jobs by engaging journalism and other faculty students across Karnataka in journalism and video editing, fulfilling the concept Earn While You Learn. NK Digital Training Enablement Services, NKDTES, a e-learning platform born during pandemic, is gaining clientele for training online and skill development. Spearhead Academy of Applied Media Studies, SAMS, is emerging to support the Village TV in creating jobs in journalism and video editing as rural development program. From a humble beginning today, we contribute in a small but powerful way towards promoting positive and ethical journalism, and we stand committed to our mission to engage, enlighten, empower and enable who need it most, the people.
In this episode, we introduce you 3 talented people. ALWYN Fernandes, a musician, LEELA Desa, an abstract artist, and TANYA ASHRAF, a fashion entrepreneur. So let me start off with ALWYN Fernandes. ALWYN Fernandes has come from a musical family of Mangalore. Guided by Father Walter Albuquerque, the doyen for violin, supported by Mr. Eric Osario, legendary Konkani composer. Mr. ALWYN is named by the Rolling Stone magazine as one of the top 10 guitar players of India, and he retains this reputation till date. We will know more about him during our show. Next is LEELA Desa. LEELA Desa, hailing from Mangalore, graduated from College of Fine Arts Chitrakala Parishad, is passionate about art. Her parents from educational field have played a large role in shaping her into a person that she is today. She is an abstract artist with portraits as her latest fascination, supported by her husband Kevin and children Sarah and Jaden, who is the students at Gems Millennium School Sharjah, are a true motivation. Again, more about her we will talk during the show. And TANYA ASHRAF, unfortunately, she's not present here, but we will play her audios when whenever she has to speak. She is the founder and creative director of Roxx, is a multi-dimensional fashion entrepreneur, a reputed UAE-based artist and fashion icon. The supermodel and ex-beauty queen has graced many high-profile catwalks and covers of several lifestyle magazines,
in the region and abroad. We will know more about her as we begin the talk show. Now, welcome to the talk show. Viewers, you are also welcome because without you, we cannot conduct any shows. So be glued to your mobiles or laptops and TVs, and let's begin the show. Mr. ALWYN, Miss LEELA, and of course, I have to welcome TANYA, though she's not present here. And your first thoughts. I will start with LEELA.
First of all, I would like to thank the Lord Almighty for all the blessings He has bestowed upon my family and me. And I would like to thank News Karnataka for bringing me to the forefront. I really appreciate the fact and the effort that you're taking in recognizing talents and showcasing them to the rest of the world. I must say, it's a real pleasure to be in the same platform along with TANYA and ALWYN, two highly talented people in their respective fields.
Yes, thank you. It's your turn, ALWYN. Your first thoughts.
He read all my thoughts, but having said that, yeah, I'm really grateful to be here. And it's been a long journey. I'm 53 years old now, and I'm a byproduct of whatever I've been exposed to all my life, my family, the environment, the musical environment especially, and, you know, my friends. So here I am with you guys. So I really appreciate this gesture. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ALWYN and LEELA. And let's begin the show. My first question comes to ALWYN. Tell our viewers about your early days of music journey and your association with the late Father Walter Albuquerque, Mr. Eric Rosario, your passion for guitar playing, fine-tuned during your days with the leading band of the 80s, Sweet Serenade, the members of which are your close friend, 40 years and running. Share your memories, ALWYN.
Yeah, lots of memories. I don't know. It might go on for hours.
Please.
So let me cut short.
Yes, make it short and sweet.
Yeah. So started from my family. Of course, we are 7 children. We had a humble background, very difficult times. But my brother Patrick was always there for me, you know, nurturing my talent and helping me out with all the tapes, the guitars, whatever I wanted. He was always there, spending mostly on me and then family. Okay. Then I move on to church music in Womanjur, and I had the opportunity to play there with Father Walter Albuquerque. And Father Walter Albuquerque I call him a musical saint, you know. He's such a beautiful priest, one of the nicest priests I ever met. So he took a liking towards me, and he used to take me to all the shows which he used to do. And I used to play maracas at that time. I never took up guitar. That was too early for me. I was too young and didn't have a guitar either, yeah. So he used to take me around, and I started with maracas. Then I was introduced to the guitar again. He used me for some of his recordings and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's a beautiful memory of the Walter Albuquerque. I should mention also in the school, I had a lot of mentors like Adrian Gomes, who gave me a chance to play in the band. And he used to play trumpet and all the instruments, genius boy. And I still remember he taught me the first go-go beat chord and all that. So this is a very beautiful memories. And we used to win a lot of competitions together in St. Aloysius. And it was a beautiful environment to be grown in. You know, Aloysius College was one of my favorite journeys in life. Okay, later on, I was introduced to Mr. Eric Rosario by my late friend, Leslie Dicuna. He was a brilliant singer. And from there, Mr. Eric Rosario is my father-in-law, most of you might know. So he's a genius musician, great composer. Under him, I learned a lot, especially, you know, the discipline part of it. He's a taskmaster, so there's no messing around with that man. So that discipline helped me a lot till today, you know, be there, punctuality and other things. And also the tuning factor. Your guitar had to be in tune, whatever may. Otherwise, he'll look at you and give those looks, you'll shiver in your pants. So that training really helped me, and my bandmates, especially Sweet Serenade, because I come from a Kannada medium school, and I couldn't speak English, so it was tough for me initially to. But they, really groomed me, and they helped me to, become a better musician and introduced me to so many different kinds of music. Yeah.
But was it Eric Ozerio or Eric Ozerio's daughter made more inspiration?
That is a secret, so you can guess. Of course,
Because music went on in that way,
yeah, musicians, they have to fall in love, and I fell in love with the best person whom I ever know.
Yeah.
And she's my friend as well. So that's the great part.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
And any other things that you want to share?
to add
Any other
on?
memories you want to mention?
Oh,
Anybody?
there's lots of memories. Like, okay, the exposure in Mangalore, especially Mr. ASHRAF, he heard me playing somewhere, and this Tanya's husband, by the way. Yes, Mr. ASHRAF is a good friend of mine. We had a band called Living Machine in Mangalore, one of the pioneers in rock music. And he saw me playing somewhere. He was very nice man, very gentleman. So he came ALWYN. I couldn't speak English, so he said, "We are playing rock and metal music. Would you be interested?" So I said, "Yeah, of course." And then he took upon me, and then Living Machine still exists. I mean, we recently performed together, and thanks to him, because he's the one who put me into the forefront, into the rock music. Earlier, I was just doing the pop music and dance music and all those genres.
Okay.
And
So why don't we hear some few notes from you now?
Yes. Why not?
Notes,
Yes.
Notes. This is not my main guitar. My main guitar is under repair, so you can hear something here.
Yes. Sure. Yeah.
Let's hope so. That's a bad sound. Okay, maybe I'll just strum some chords.
Yeah.
Or I could do an instrumental if you like to.
Yes, please.
Yeah, you can do
Please
so,
go
yeah.
ahead. Yes.
Can you hear something?
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Wow, that's great.
It's just soothing. It's just soothing us, That's very nice, ALWYN.
Yes.
Should I continue or?
We'll put you in the next, we'll have a next song also. Yeah. Okay, that was wonderful.
I'm
That was
nervous,
wonderful.
but I could play.
Yeah, we'll have some more time later on. Okay, I'm coming to LEELA now. LEELA, how did you enter your passionate world of art? Who motivated you? Art takes you into a surreal world where you forge pictures with your imaginations. Tell us more about your abstract art forte and your latest fascination to portraits.
Well, from a young age, I was always interested in art rather than studies, but then they go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other. Not that I was bad in studies too. Art makes me dream a different kind of happiness. Time just flies when I want to do anything with regards to art. Everything else is forgotten. So I have no knowledge of, what's happening when I'm doing my art. My Husband Kevin and children Sarah and Jaden are a constant source of support and inspiration. And my students at GEMS Millennium School Sharjah are a true motivation. Little children do have a vivid imagination. Well, I love abstract art. I keep working on it. It's something that actually pops into my head, and I want to try it out. I keep working on it until it feels it's perfect to me. Only then I stop. I prefer just taking parts of the image from the big picture and working around it by using a lot of colors, patterns, shapes, more like an infusion of color. Making it complete almost sounds like my life, I should say. Well, portraits happen by chance, and I would say it was something which I thought it was not my cup of tea. I never thought I would get into portrait, you know, but I did promise an aunt of mine that I would do her portrait. And she kept saying, Leela, when are you going to do it? When you going to do it? So I said, okay, finally, I need to get to do the portraits, which I promised my aunt. So I finally started doing it, and I was like, wow, I'm really good at it. So after that, there was no stopping me. So that's how my passion for portraits began.
Okay. Can you see a portrait behind me?
Yes, I can see you.
Yeah, and I'll just show you that. This is the abstract art. All right.
Yes.
This is by one Mr. Devi Prasad Rao, who is from Katil, a world famous abstract artist, now settled in Zurich. We had an interview talk with him about 2 months back. He's a wonderful abstract artist known all over the world. I think you can log into, he has got a website, www.deviprasadrao.com. And this is one of the deconstruction series, which he calls. It's a very wonderful interview we had with him, where how he has got into all these deconstruction and reconstruction series. It's a wonderful website. You can have a look into it, which
definitely.
might inspire you to do more on abstract art. So thank you for giving your passion about art, how you came into the art field. My next question to Tanya in absence, hailing from an Indian background and growing up partly between India and Qatar, you studied psychology, and later on, what pursued your passion for art and fashion? Now, studio in our absence can play the audio.
Firstly, thank you for having me here, Rajesh, and the team of amazing people. To your question, I must say, I discovered art and design as the most suitable field for my future career. So I took short courses that helped me improve my senses in exploring colors and composition. As I loved coloring and painting, with art, I could express my feelings and develop a special bond with my audience. Now with fashion, I was so immersed in the fashion industry as a model in the UAE. I wanted to take my career to the next level by turning to design. While working as a model and an artist, I was well known for my signature style of dressing up, and so I took the opportunity to build my personal brand Roxx. I grew up partly in Mangalore and Qatar as my parents lived in Doha, Qatar. I studied in Mangalore, India, and took up psychology studies, but later on pursued art. My background in art has helped me tremendously, along with working closely with the masters of couture and artisans in my atelier. The hands-on experience and education I get every day is invaluable. With Roxx Atelier having grown organically in its 10th of operations in the UAE. Fashion is a part of my everyday life for me. It's a lifestyle. Fashion imitates art.
That's the answer of Tanya, and how fashion has become part of her life. It's wonderful if she would have been virtually present here, we could have heard from her. But then she is graceful. She could not come, but she has rendered us voice, and she has answered the questions. Now, before we take the break, let's go to the next question, Rajesh.
Okay, right. This is for ALWYN. Meeting the jazz legend Gerard Machado, forming the band Pulse with Sandeep Chowta, winning the first Billboard Viewers' Choice Award, and then in the same year winning 3 Diva Awards for your album Children of the World. Tell us the story about all this to our viewers, and also we would like to have a song with your family.
Oh, okay, sure. Okay, now the Bangalore, all this Pulse and the other bands was the second phase of my life from Mangalore. Well, I was kind of saturated, hitting a musical plateau in Mangalore, and we were busy playing every day. So
I'd like
but
to
I wanted
thank all my
something more,
friends,
and
the one and
somewhere
only
down, Gerard
ALWYN.
Machado had come to Mangalore, and I heard him playing. Man, that just my eyes just popped up. I mean, that was different music that I heard, which I never heard before. Jazz. So I wanted to pursue jazz and other styles of music. So I went to Bangalore, and he introduced me to a band there, a beautiful band called The Web, and we were playing at Hotel Holiday in those years. It doesn't exist anymore. And I learned a lot from the band members. They were all Anglo Indians. Me, only guy without no English, and it was fun. So I learned a lot of style. My drummer, especially, was a very good guitar player and used to teach me a lot of styles. He said, "All right, don't play here, man. Play here," and all that. Okay, good one. So I was playing there. So Gerard was playing with that band earlier, actually. So he put me there in his place. So I had a small interview with them, whatever audition, and then they passed me. Okay. Then while I was playing there, Mr. Sandeep Chowta, I mean, he's my friend. He might get offended if I call him Mr. Okay, Sandeep Chowta used to come there with all his jazz tapes, and he would wait, listen to us, and he'd sometimes come up and jam with us. And after the working hours, middle of the wee hours of the night, we'll sit in the car, listen to this jazz music and all that. So he was the one who actually really put me into the jazz listening and stuff like that. And as I was playing there, I got introduced to the other metal bands. They used to come and check me because I used to do a lot of techniques on the guitar. Those metal guys used to come and ask me, "How do you do that?" I don't know. So I come from a small town, right? So then I got introduced to the Millennium. They're the pioneers in the metal scene. I won the Jack Daniels Awards also for that band. And so here, I formed another band called Warden after that with Vasundhara Das's boyfriend, Roberto Narayan. That also is one of the top bands from India, actually, in the metal scene. Okay, now coming back to the Pulse band, and eventually we became friends, Sandeep and myself, and we started composing with Shivamani, the drummer. He was a bandmate, and the Keith Peters, who plays with Rahman, he was a bandmate, and Selva Ganesh was a legend again, Vicky Vinayakram's son, Grammy. So we had a band together, and it was a beautiful journey. We composed a lot of songs, did videos. We were like erotic politicians, I would say. Rather, we used to advertise also, market ourselves, not just play the music, unlike other. So that's how we got into that award scene, and we won the Billboard Viewers' Choice Award. And Bangalore is a beautiful journey. I learned a lot in Bangalore, and since 1990, I was there. And of course, I must tell you about my sessions work also. I got introduced to, the film music. So with the Mr. Guru Kiran, I did lots of movies, almost in his house for 4 years. And he was my buddy back in Mangalore as well. We used to do gigs, lots of gigs together. And I must mention Mr. Sherigar. We studied in the same college because I had attendance shortage in St. Aloysius. So I went to Gokarnatheshwara College. And Sherigar and myself used to go on a scooter. I mean, we used to win a lot of competitions and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
even he is a very talented singer.
Yeah, he's a brilliant singer,
That's
a
true.
nice human being as well.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Like Guru Kiran, they're very sweet people.
So you have been with all the big people. Actually, you have been in the film world.
They're all nice to me, so they're my friends. I don't know who is big, who is small. So it's
that's
fun.
Yeah, that's good. So why not we hear something from your family now?
Oh, you have to give me. I have to call them. So just
no worries.
give me a few
Please.
seconds. Maybe you could do something.
No problem. We'll wait. Yes.
That's a good journey to hear, Mr. Valerian.
Yes, wonderful. coming up from a small town and growing and
it's a true inspiration to the youngsters.
Yes,
Nothing
I'm
is
sure.
impossible. It's
I'm
only the hard
sure.
work it pays off.
Yes.
What do you say, Leela? Yeah, don't you feel that it's a hard work pays off for everything?
Definitely, in any field, hard work definitely pays off.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. Okay, there they are. Okay.
Welcome. Welcome to the show.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Good evening,
Hello.
Rajesh, Valerian, and hi
Yes.
Leela. Hi to
So
everyone.
we would like to hear from you now.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, this song is called Kennatari.
Okay.
It's been composed by my father, Mr. Eric Oserio, and also by my husband. And the lyrics have been written by Mr. Jossi Pinto Kinigoli.
Okay.
And the words you may listen to are very relevant to today's times and how the world is going through this pandemic.
Perfect.
So please enjoy.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Can
so
we have
much.
your kids if they are there? They can just say
they're
hello.
here.
They can just say hello
They
here.
can just say hello before you start the song.
Yeah, this is.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hi.
This is Jia, my
Okay.
youngest, my princess.
Okay.
This is Aman. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
Aman.
Yeah.
He's the one in the middle who is
Okay.
the jam in the sandwich. The sweetest boy ever. And this
Okay.
is my man, the grown-up Ishan.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay.
My firstborn,
Okay.
our firstborn, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good. Thank you and nice meeting you all. Yeah.
Let's have the song now.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Na dublo na girest Săgăleangherii să dăm fest Na pida na kjast Kam jem săgăle swast
Na suc, na duc, na soni, na jic, na rag, na moso, săglia tona sonto saso.
Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga
Kenataria Souza, Muzo Mogalga.
Nasur, Nasoro Na sigareti dhuro Na zati katincho doro Na gadincho mero
Na pășe, na benca, cum che hatu se cameca, na polis, na cort, na patca zulume mort.
Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga Kenataria Souza Muzo Mogalga
Souza, Muzo
That's
Wow,
that's
wonderful,
wonderful.
wonderful.
Nice singing, and what a lyrics that was. It is, as you said, it is very relevant for the
Yeah.
current time.
True,
Definitely,
true.
yes. There are no walls, there are no codes, there is nothing in between all of us.
No
It's
religion, no
only the
caste.
hands, hands that have helped in this pandemic, whether all over the globe, we can see
Yes.
that.
Yes.
No, there was, in fact, people, it's so nice that no money
Very
in the banks.
soothing.
Yes, exactly. There is no money in the banks. People were going back to their native places. What a tragedy that the pandemic has created. But again, people have come together to lift the one another, and wonderful lyrics.
Yes, they're
Compliment to
beautiful.
And
the
wonderful
writer.
singing, yeah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
Oh,
nice.
sorry,
Very nice.
I goofed up. Sorry.
No,
It's all
I was
right.
nervous.
Yeah, okay, but it came out very nice.
Very nice.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye. Yes. Now, after this wonderful song, let's have a break, and we'll come back after the break. Now, welcome back after the break. My question to LEELA, please unmute yourself. Origins from Mangalore, upbringing in Bangalore, parents from education, and Chitrakala Parishad is your college. And how all these helped you to lay a very strong foundation to your career in art?
Okay. My parents being in the education field has played a large role in shaping me into the person I am today. They've instilled in me the values of always being positive and independent. And most of all, they taught me to enjoy, cherish, and appreciate our everyday moments and small pleasures in life. Bangalore, being the garden city and my hometown, has honed my aesthetic temperament. My College of Fine Art, Chitrakala Parishad, was a haven of creativity, beauty, and imagination. Those days have really helped lay a strong foundation to my career in art.
Tell something more about Chitrakala Parishad. What exactly is Chitrakala Parishad, and how they are grooming the students, and you can give more information about Chitrakala Parishad.
Okay.
It is for the
Viewers.
for the viewers,
So that you can give a
Okay.
feedback,
Yeah.
Yeah, so the Chitrakala Parishad is basically, I did my foundation and my graduation out there. It's a 5-year course with 2 years of specialization and 3 years of masters. So I did my advertising, and initially the first 2 years is just a foundation course where you learn everything. You learn from advertising, painting, everything comes in one thing. And then I specialized in advertising basically for 3 years. And once I finished my college, of course, I started working in an advertising field. And, that's where I got my basic sense.
So basically your art is going to help you in the advertisement field and all. Am I right?
Yeah. Initially, I started off as, in the advertising field. I was working into designing brochures and pamphlets and advertisements, ads, basically.
Because that time it was more of a handwork, and I believe, am I right? Handwork and all. Now everything is, you can do it on the computers.
Yeah. Initially, when we were in college, it was all handwork.
Handwork, yeah.
It was thing. Now it's all more advanced where you're using the computers and all that.
Perfect.
But that time it was more handwork. But of course, being in advertising is all into computers. Now we are even more tech savvy with the pandemic being around. Yeah. So we've become professionals in our respective things in computers.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it is.
This is for the young viewers. Here is a person who has come out of Chitrakala Parishad, and she is sharing her, the stay over there or studies over there, and being a graduate from there. So those who are thinking of continuing art as their profession, you can try out at Chitrakala Parishad. And let's go to the next question.
Yeah,
Rajesh.
I'll go for Tanya. Well, Tanya is not here, but we'll hear notes. Starting off as a fashion model in UAE, how you crossed over the fashion of design. You established Roxx in 2006. Tell us more about Roxx and its uniqueness in fashion design.
Yeah.
Let us hear.
Yeah.
Our brand Roxx is based in the UAE and was founded in 2006. I work as a creative director, mostly behind the scenes. Roxx design themes embodies my vision and centers around creations that are unique and whimsical and quirky, thus immediately resulting in a definitive designs that stand out and make a statement. Roxx recently collaborated with a well-known, famous German artist, Miss Petra Kaltenbach, to create an art-inspired fashion line, where core themes are pomegranates and love. I use key elements from Petra's art, such as pomegranates, cupids, and convert them with their own signature touch to create high-end fashion digital prints, which are then rendered into exquisite ensemble. Every ensemble is crafted locally, resulting in a breathtaking collection. Also, we recently participated in World Art Dubai 2020. This line was created and inspired from Petra Kaltenbach's art pieces. Combining art and fashion has been a natural evolution for me. By doing so, I have been able to literally refine my work, and I've taken it to a completely different level. So the couture of art was born. An intense mix of art and fashion, a range of beautiful couture dresses, jackets, trousers, and blazers. The core theme is that of the pomegranate. That is a symbol of love, multifaceted and mysterious. These elements printed on gorgeous, luxurious fabrics.
That's so wonderful, gorgeous. And Tanya, congratulations and all the best to your Roxx Atelier fashion design. We wish you all the very best, and please carry on. And that's a real wonderful show. And let's move on. The time is going, and we already finished a lot of time, but it's interesting. ALWYN, my question to you, as a leading guitarist of the day, your repertoire extended to such a very genres of music, such as heavy metal, jazz, fusion, rock, pop, folk, Indian classical, and movie music. Part of several groundbreaking bands, retaining the reputation of one of the top 10 guitarists of India, named by the Rolling Stone magazine. How do you feel? And tell us more about this.
How should I feel?
Yeah, I mean, so many,
I was really grateful to the journey that I've had. Yeah. Though I had real tough journey initially, and even now it's not easy. We have to keep on reinventing ourselves, you know. And luckily for me, I had a lot of opportunities on the way to expose to different genres of music. Like I was part of Raghu Dikshit's band. We were called Antaragni. We were doing world music. And this side, Dr. L. Subramaniam, classical fusion. And I was doing my sessions at the same time, Kannada music, and working with my friend Sandeep Chowta on Bollywood movies on the background. So background score, songs, folk music, then the classical music, and playing with the metal band. And plus Konkani, I kept in touch with my father-in-law, Eric. We were doing Konkani music as well. So I was exposed to various genres. There's also, I'm open to any kind of music. For me, only there are two kinds of music, good and bad. So where I've reached, though I'm recognized as one of the top 10, of course, there are 100 better guitar players than me. I was fortunate to be recognized that way. I'm not the best, of course. I'm one of the good guitar players there. Yeah. And I consider myself as a student of music for the rest of my life. I still learn. I still take online classes and, relearning a lot of new styles, new music, keep on reinventing myself, and that is not going to stop forever. Yeah, till I'm
that's great.
Till my last breath. Yeah.
And it's very simple. Although I've seen, we call him Babu. Let me tell you that we call him pet name Babu. So I know him from young days. He's so simple and he's so down to earth. Anytime you ask him, he's ready to help you out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a great part about ALWYN.
Okay, I must butt you in between because a lot of people have helped me. If I'm here today, I can't. If I say the names, this 1 hour won't be enough. There's so many people have really groomed me, helped me to be wherever I am. I'm really thankful for all my friends, especially my family and friends, especially. Friends are the family that we make, extended family. And coming from the humble background that I've come from to reach here, it was such a beautiful journey, no regrets. And I value everything that, God has offered us in this part of the life, beautiful family, good music. And here we are.
Thank you, ALWYN. And youngsters, please note a person who is one of the top 10 guitarists of India is talking to us, and so humble, so down to earth. Please learn. These are the qualities anyone that should have. And there is nothing better than this. So wherever you reach, please be on the what you call on the ground, and accept where you came from and how you have grown, and remember all the while to say thank you, and gratitude is the best attitude that you can show, because without people we cannot perform or do anything or achieve anything. Let's move on to our studio. If Narayan Raj can play a video from ALWYN's collection. Okay, when he gets ready, I think Rajesh, let's move on to the next question.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Now it's for LEELA now. All right. LEELA, your parents have played a major big role in your career. For the benefit of the viewers, kindly explain your parents' role-making model as a person. What are you today? And also, I call upon your family to just come on board to have a site here.
Yeah, sure. I'll I'm sure they must be watching the show and they'll come by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know that everyone says that their mother is the best mother in the world. And in my case, it sure is so. My mother was the one who always encouraged me and made sure I got into the field of art.
Okay.
Maybe she must have seen me doing a lot of artwork in school. So she said, no, this is your line, you know. She has always been my backbone, and she's the one who has and still is an inspiration in my life. I could say it's because of her that I'm an independent career woman. She's the one who gave me the push and said, come on, you need to get out of the house. You need to start working. So, you know, I'm in the teaching field and I still get to spend time with my kids, pursue my passion in art. So I've got the best of the three worlds. I've got my students, I've got teaching, I've got art, and of course, being with my family. And this is Kevin, my husband.
He's a guitarist.
Yeah.
I'm a creator, and he's the channel of our family. So
John
if I
Travolta.
go out, it's because of
Hi guys.
He's my
Hello, hello.
bandmate too.
Hi ALWYN. Hi Valerian. Hi
Hi,
Rajesh.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah,
Hi,
hey.
Kevin. Yes. Hi.
All the best.
Yeah, thank you for coming and yeah,
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you.
What about your kids? Are they?
Sarah and Jaden.
Yeah.
This is Jaden.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a very good swimmer
Ah,
Yeah.
and does a lot of experimenting in cooking too.
oh, that's good.
Great. Great. Yes. Thank you, Jaden.
This is Sarah,
Wow.
the youngest, and
Yes.
she's taken after me, a very good artist.
That's
Yeah.
talents.
Yeah.
Good. And join Mama in bringing a exhibition very soon.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
definitely.
Yeah.
Both of us are going to make an exhibition together soon.
Okay.
That's
okay.
nice. That's nice.
Great. Great.
Very
Great.
creative with me.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank
Bye.
you. Yeah. Continue, Leela. You are what you are speaking.
Yeah, so mom has always been there, and of course, my family back home, they are the best critics. They always tell me, you know, where I've gone wrong, what I have to do.
Yeah.
You know, my family is there. I've got a lovely circle of friends, and they are also around me. So I've got everything, a full plate of friends, family, cousins, everyone around. So it's been really good having them. And they are my fan followers too, I would say.
That's good.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure your students at GEMS are watching you today
Yeah.
talking.
I hope so.
Yeah.
They are
okay.
my true motivators. Because of them, I've learned so much more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every day is a learning lesson. You know,
Yeah.
we learn a lot from our kids also. You know, that's one thing I also learned. We learn a lot from our kids.
Yeah, I mean, learning never stops basically.
Yes.
You know, you learn so much more. And they being so innocent,
Yes.
you'll learn much more.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, thank you, Leela. And I think the video is still not ready, and we will play it when it is ready. No worries. Now let me go to ALWYN now. Okay. Or Rajesh, can you take up the question to
ALWYN, yeah. I'll
ALWYN?
take them. Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
ALWYN, fill music entry with your mate Sandeep Chowta in Telugu film Ninne Pelladatta.
Pelladuta.
Pella,
It's all Pelladuta.
Pelladuta, okay. Pronunciation, okay. Was a launching pad for success in films. Your live performance with versatile personalities and traveling around the world for live performances and your association with the various filmmakers. Share your experiences and also your current projects that you are and Sandeep are on.
Okay. There's lots to say about it. I'll put it in a nutshell. I
Okay.
mean, when you say filmmakers, I am a technician basically. I
Okay.
work under someone always. Like in Sandeep's case, I was his kind of right hand, taking care of all the production work and stuff like that, programming, playing guitar, and that kind of thing. Of course, we used to bump into all the actors, all the producers and directors, and that kind of interaction. So similarly with the Guru Kiran, I used to handle his production, doing takes, traveling, and editing, and all those things. Plus playing guitar and helping him with the arrangement and stuff. So again, we meet a lot of producers, but I'm always shy. I'm always behind the curtain guy, technician. I never go and. But what we learn meeting all these so-called great people, small people, is everyone is talented some way or the other. It's just that the opportunity that you get, and when you're lucky, I don't know. It's not that some people. I mean, I didn't get an opportunity just because I was good. Maybe it was easier for people to work with me. Comfort factor, maybe could be that. Not necessarily I was the best around there. There were a lot of the better guitar players, maybe better musicians. So for me, it was a learning thing because I'm looking at these great people. Everyone is same, just like you and me. I mean, what is making them great? I figured it out. It's just the dedication and focus, and the discipline and the passion more than anything else. You cannot become what you're not. I cannot become, what is that? I can't think. Painter or an artist. This is not in me. I can't. So I can't force put that into me. I have to nurture whatever I have. That's what I figured out being with all these so-called great people. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And of course,
Okay.
traveling around the world has opened my eyes to such an extent. We have such a small brain at times, thinking, I would say, that caste, creed, thing. When you travel around the world, we are all children of the world. We are all one, and we have to celebrate our differences instead of fighting the differences.
Correct.
I mean, so many different styles of music, beautiful kinds of music. I mean, you can't be saying, no, man, that's not good. No, man, this is good. And, man, that limits you as a person, as a musician. You can never be that. You'll never progress. Trust
That's
me.
true.
Yeah.
ALWYN, can you play a soothing number for us so that our hearts can be,
I'll
You just
sing
played
two
that time,
lines because this instrumental is long. I don't want you to put to the torture. Should I sing or play? Whatever you want.
sing and play together some soothing number.
How much
Make our
time
viewers
do I
stay,
have?
they go into that.
You take time, maybe 2-3 minutes. It's okay.
Okay, then I'll
Okay.
continue that song.
We
which I
will
started.
enjoy it. We'll
Yeah.
enjoy it, and viewers will enjoy it. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a simple song which my father-in-law composed, which I started earlier playing that, and we stopped. It's about an orphan girl without parents and thinking about a birthday. No father, mother around, and my father-in-law has put a beautiful tune to it, Melvin Rodriguez's lyrics originally. So here it's not important because I'm playing the instrumental alone. The melody is a beautiful melody, and towards the end, I'm going to just do a small improv on the same chord sequence, my take on the melody. Yes. So
All yours.
patience with me.
All yours.
It's what I programmed just for this track, not original. That's the one.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
lovely,
nice.
Thank you so
wonderful,
much.
and
Thanks for enjoying.
that's great. Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you for playing it for us and for the viewers. It
It
was so
has a
nice.
beautiful lyrics too. I mean, you can relate to it if you know the song. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Thank
Okay,
you.
let's go to the next question for Leela. Sharjah, its beauty, the corniches, beaches, how they inspire the artist in you. Of course, your husband and children have played a role already. Your school and students and fellow teachers. I mean, larger family. How they have helped, to the bring out that art or the passion in you, and what are your future plans in art?
Okay. Sharjah has been my home for now almost 17 years, and it uplifts me to be a better artist every day. The corniches, the beaches, the architecture of the mosques gives me a sense of relaxation. Yeah, my husband has taken up what my mother has started. He has inspired me and he's helped me to give in my best. When I'm at school, I give it my all. It's like my second home. My colleagues are my good friends, and I do have a great circle of friends who are also my motivators. And us working together has improved my skills as well. It's very fulfilling when I work with the students because, I don't know, there's some sense of achievement, fulfillment when I work with them. By teaching them, I have learned a lot from them. I've been in GEMS Millennium School for the last 10 years, and it's been a wonderful journey. I would like to thank my principal, Ms. Teresa Vanman, and the senior leadership team for all the support I've received from them. I've not only learned to be a better teacher, but I have also learned to be multi-talented in different aspects in the school front. I've gained a lot of experience here. And my future plans would be maybe to open an art gallery of my own and showcase my artwork in an exhibition along with my daughter. Since she's got my creative side, I would be ecstatic, and it would really feel like mission accomplished when we exhibit our work together.
Okay, wish you all the best, and soon we will see your exhibition, and we will News Karnataka will publish it
Yeah.
Definitely.
when the date comes. So please let us know when you are planning it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll be my guest of honor.
Oh, thank you so much, and Rajesh also will accompany me.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
We're always there.
And ALWYN also will join. Why not? We
Why
would love
not?
to see the exhibition.
Yeah, why not? I'll have a live band. I'll have ALWYN by my side.
Yes, and me as the MC taking your exhibition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
what
right.
more can I ask for?
Okay. Okay. Let's go to Tanya in her absence. Apart from your foray, Tanya, into the world of fashion, you are an excellent and garnered several accolades for your art. What's the theme of your art? First question. And then you have presented your artworks in several exhibitions. The list is long. Tell us more about these exhibitions. Now, you are planning to have an exhibition, Leela. Listen to what Tanya is saying. I think it should inspire you and all of us.
Yeah.
Let's play the audio. Yeah.
Art exhibition is essentially the best way to establish the fundamentals for branding, self-understanding, public awareness. Attending art exhibitions is a great way to meet art lovers, art critics, curators, art historians, and other artists. It helps you understand more about art and mentor you to be a professional in the future. Also, one thing, exhibitions are how artists sell their work.
Okay. That's what she says about the exhibitions. Wonderful insight she has given, because exhibitions definitely brings you the people who appreciate, and then people who are critics, and that's very important for us to perform well always. Yeah. Now, Rajesh, can we go ahead?
I think so. Can we take a short break?
Oh yeah. Why
Yeah.
not? Why not? It's
Yes.
a long time. We didn't
Yeah,
take a
we'll
break. Yes.
I think so. You have
Yeah.
been very busy.
Yes, of course. Yes. Let's take a break.
Stores and Docks Office Equipment Trading LLC. Our product lineup includes Kymer racking systems, mobile filing system, metal coupe bolt-free shelving, Nassau doors Denmark, hard toe systems UK, Sturtle docking equipments Netherlands, material handling equipments, Marco scissor lifts Sweden. Contact us at Stores and Docks Office Equipment Trading LLC, PO Box number 114302, Dubai, UAE.
Okay, we are live back to the show, and Rajesh, let's continue with the talk show.
I think so. We are all done now. I can ask the last question to Tanya. Well, Tanya, you have won several awards from 1996 to 2008. Which you like the most and why? What are your future plans in art and fashion design? Can we hear from you?
Yeah, let's go back to the studio.
Art exhibition helps bring the hidden essence and emotions before the people that admire and understand it. Also.
Okay. I think one more video. I think not played. Fine, then let's go ahead because this technical things are sometimes.
Always a glitch, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yes,
but we made ourselves virtual into virtual.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
May
It's a
I ask
nice
the
thing
studio?
that Tanya has given a voice.
Yes, once again, may I ask the studio to play a video from ALWYN's collections? Are you ready, studio? I would love to see it, Okay, I think it's not ready. Okay. Here.
That's it.
Yeah. Yes, amazing, amazing. The amazing people and amazing music.
That
The
one
guitar
video is
is
enough,
just,
I think.
playing with you. Really wonderful. Yeah, I enjoyed it really.
Thank you. One video
Wonderful.
is enough, I think. You don't need to
Yeah,
play
I know,
other
I
ones.
don't know, but one video enough. And I'm telling the viewers, please go on to YouTube and see whatever that search and find
Yeah.
and listen to the. I'm sure it's so soothing. The question is, what is your message to people amidst living with Corona? You, ALWYN, and your wife sang a wonderful song. Already gave a message. And what is your call to viewers to support News Karnataka and why? I would like to first take on to Tanya, who has given a wonderful message. Let's play from the studio her message.
My message during this pandemic is I think we need to support and help each other even more, and we will get through this together. We need to stay motivated and connect with one another, no matter the distance apart. I must say, News Karnataka is amazing. Thank you once again to News Karnataka and the team members. I feel media plays a very important role in the dissemination of information. We get immense knowledge on various subjects. So I think in this way, News Karnataka is amazing. I wish them all the best. Thank you.
That's great, Tanya. In absentia, you are sending the wonderful message how media is giving information
And actually
to the
we can
people.
see the impact, Valerian. We have been
Yes.
seeing the impact, like
Yes.
how the
Yes.
positivity we have created among people, how this pandemic is not only if we take it in a positive way. See, we have got everybody on board. See the
Yeah.
talents what we have.
Correct. Yes. Wonderful. Yeah. We had several people from different walks of life, skills. There were travel bloggers, food bloggers, musicians, artists, professionals, and so many variety. And the people, the farmers, the villagers, and people, techies turning into farmers and farming. Different. The bakers, the people who started startups during pandemic, losing their jobs. Wonderful to listen to the people, the creativity and ideas. That's great. Yes, the question goes to Leela.
Yeah, before I say anything, I would also like to mention about my dad, who was a pillar of support to the family.
Right,
I not mentioned him before,
Yeah.
but he was a very renowned, well-known teacher, and he was teaching at the Bishop Cotton Boys School in Bangalore. And he taught math and science there. And I learned most of my math and science from him. That, I'm not in par with him, but I'm somewhere there in math. But anyway, he passed away just before I got married, but he was a pillar of support in my education career. I just wanted to mention that. And about the pandemic is going to stay for a little while longer than we hoped for.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to live with it till we get a vaccine. But the pandemic has taught us to be more hygienic in our lifestyle, brought us closer together as a family. Now we're spending more time with their family, which is a good thing. We've become very tech savvy, which we never thought we would do. And even while teaching, learning, we've become so pro. In art, we never really thought we would be tech savvy in art, but now I'm doing online classes with my students, and well, that's how life goes. Well, instead of thinking of the negative, I think we should think on the positive side and work towards, and maybe we are finding out new talents within us. And we learned to cook well also, doing a lot of experimenting with cooking. I'm sure my children must be giving me a thumbs up for that. Hope so. And it's a good initiative what you all are doing, the Karnataka News. They are empowering, encouraging, enabling the listeners to come closer together and bringing about a change by focusing on the brighter side. Hats off to you guys. And thank you, Rajesh and Valerian, for all that you're doing and for your team and for the team of News Karnataka. You're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you, Narayan Raj, who is working, supporting for us, all our talk shows for the last, so many months and year almost. And wonderfully, even though
More of
there are
coordination.
problems, coordination, he's doing a wonderful job. And thank you, Narayan, for your wonderful support. And let's hear from the best guitarist of India, ALWYN. Your last, thoughts and views on my question.
Save the best for the last. Okay. Okay.
I never knew that you would talk so much. I believe it. I thought you were very silent.
No, I surprised myself today, so it was fun.
Okay.
So, I'm not the best guitarist. I'm one of the good guitar players out there.
Okay.
Yeah, one of the good guitar players. Okay. And first of all, let me a big kudos to the team. I mean, TV Karnataka, News Karnataka. You guys are doing so many good things, and I watched it. Really, really appreciate what you guys are doing. Getting to people the way they would like to, you're relating to the people, basically, what you're going. It's not going above their head, it's going directly to them. And a lot of good things, involving a lot of farmers and all this villages. And so really nice, keep that thing going. I really appreciate what you guys have done today, bringing us. We are artists. We are not, we don't know how to advertise ourselves, market ourselves. And this is a good platform for us to come, and it's a really beautiful effort. Thank you. And coming back to the pandemic and COVID, I really vibrate with what LEELA and Tanya said, really. And my message is kind of use it to your advantage instead of sitting and cribbing. Any situation in life, I think we can either crib or make the best out of it. Anything. That's what is life for me. It is all about your perspective about life. So there's a lot of fallacy. I just want to say this. People think once you cross a certain age, you can't learn any art. You can't pursue any hobbies. It's a big myth. You can start. I have students now online when I teach. People have crossed 50 just picking up the guitars and playing better than the youngsters, really. So I really encourage people to pursue their hobbies during this pandemic and be there for each other. We are one community, belong to this planet Earth. Be good to each other. That's my message. Yes.
Thank you so much. And viewers, don't forget to log in on 25th, that is Sunday at 7 o'clock in the evening for our Hadu Santoshake Namma Dasara Vishesha with Muralidhara Kamath, the music director, singer, and all-round artist, Ramesh Chandra, international playback singer, Dinesh Kinigoli, playback singer, and Miss Vidya Swarna, cine playback singer. And this is another one particular show that we are doing continuously for the next 2 months or 3 months to support these artists who are, during the pandemic, they are, really, really wanting to perform. This is what we are thinking, that let them perform using our platform, and let's bring their skill, their talent to the people. Viewers, please support, log in, listen, and enjoy the music and the singers. And those who want to support us, the sponsors, I'm giving a call. Please support this small initiative of us so that everybody gets the benefit. Now, thank you, LEELA, Tanya, and ALWYN. Thank you for accepting our invitation and coming to us and speaking to our viewers and performing your skills, the music, telling about art and fashion and art by Tanya. Thank you so much.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Rajesh. Thanks for
Thank you.
And Narayan, the ghost. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.